Hey guys, Scott Baxter, USPTA Elite Certified Tennis Coach here, and if you're like most singles players, you've probably been working hard on your technique, but maybe you're not really seeing any improvement. Your technique is getting better, but you keep losing to pushers and junk ballers, and you've been stuck at the same skill level for months or maybe even years. If this sounds like you, I've got some good news. There's actually a simple fix here to finally get you over the hump and to beat those players you always lose to. The problem you run into is there's a ceiling for every tennis player on just how good you can actually get if you aren't making the correct shot choices. No matter how good your technique is, if you're making bad shot decisions, it makes every point harder, and there are certain types of players you just can't beat. Good decision making is the difference between winning and losing. It gives you more time to recover, it turns defense into offense, and it prevents you from beating yourself with careless errors. Making good shot choices is the secret to singles success, and today I'm going to show you a simple positioning adjustment that instantly leads to more offense. If you stick with me through this quick training, I'm also going to hook you up with something awesome at the end, so don't go anywhere. Let's dive right in. All right, guys, be honest. How many of you have heard the coaching, recover back to the middle of the court? It's decent instruction when you're just getting started, and it's really important to understand that after you hit each shot, you should recover towards the middle of the court. But a lot of us are taking this too literally and trying to actually get back to the center tee. And there's another tier, another layer of coaching here that a lot of us haven't heard that's going to put you on offense and in position way more often. So let's take a look. First, let's look at when you would actually recover to the dead center of the court. If your opponent is hitting a ball from the dead center of their side of the court, the two best shots they can hit are both here, and you are standing dead center in between these two angles. So this would be the correct positioning. If your opponent is hitting the ball from the middle of the court, you would want to mirror them. You would want to be dead center on your side of the court. But that is rarely what happens. More often what happens is our opponent is pulled in one direction or the other, let's say really far out wide. And this is where you need to start thinking about the two best shots your opponent can hit and how to frame yourself in the middle of those two best shots. Let me show you exactly what I mean. If you pull your opponent out wide, and the two best shots they can hit are down the line or short and cross court. You need to position yourself dead center in between these two lines. So that wouldn't be the center here. It would actually look more like this, wouldn't it? This middle line bisects these two lines, so your recovery position would actually be right here. And I know for a lot of us, we're like, well, that's certainly not the middle of the court, and that's the point. When you get in these long cross-court rallies and you pull your opponent really far out wide, the dead center of where they can hit their two best shots is not the middle of the court, and you shouldn't be recovering all the way out here, because what can happen if you recover all the way here and they hit a decent ball cross court, you're going to really struggle to get to this ball, and you're going to be playing more defense just as a result of incorrect recovery positioning. So let me clean up the dry erase board, and I'll show you another quick example. So in this example, we've hit our opponent really far out wide. We hit a short angle cross-court backhand. We've pulled them well outside of the single sideline. Again, take a look at the two best shots they can hit, down the line or short angle back. Take the middle of these two lines. That's where we should recover to. If you make the mistake and recover all the way to the middle here, something really unfortunate can happen. You could end up on defense very easily because angles create angles. When you pull this ball out wide and you put your player in this position, it's very natural for them to hit back cross court on that same short angle. And if you're in the correct position here versus all the way back to the middle of the court, you're 2 to 3 steps closer to covering that ball and more likely to stay neutral or even on offense. Whereas if you're pulled all the way back to the middle, you could end up being on a full-out sprint or at least hustling to get over to that ball, and you could end up on defense. So in summary here, the instruction of recovering all the way back to the middle is too rudimentary for most rec level players. What you need to be doing is recovering back to the middle of where the two best shots your opponents can hit. If you do this correctly, you'll find you're always in better position to play offense and will be on defense way less often. So that's it. Pretty simple stuff, right? Technique is obviously important, but no matter how good your technique gets, if you're making bad shot decisions, you're making every point harder, and you're going to lose singles matches to weaker players you absolutely should be crushing. If you liked this quick fix, it's actually just one piece from a course we created called Single Strategy and Tactics. And in this course, Nate and I show you 22 other common mistakes and the simple fixes to correct them. Nate and I have been teaching tennis for over 20 years, and these are the mistakes we see over and over again. And once our students stop obsessing over technique and fix these mistakes, the results have been pretty incredible. Club championships, USTA national titles, Division I college scholarships. This stuff really, really works. We normally sell this course for $199, but right now you can buy it for just 49 bucks. I'm guessing you spent a ton of time trying to perfect your technique, but you've probably never spent any time correcting your shot choices. And the best part is it's really easy, so you're going to see results quickly. We're already making this an easy decision for you with a massive discount, but to make it an absolute no-brainer, I'm going to throw in 3 amazing bonuses to take your singles game even further. While we know proper shot selection is huge, ground stroke technique is obviously still important, and now that you know where to hit the ball, hitting correctly will certainly help. In bonus number 1, our forehand mastery course, we cover everything you need to know about the forehand. We'll show you how to unlock massive forehand power with something called the lag, a simple drill to instantly hit with way more topspin, and a quick footwork fix that will give you a more consistent forehand. We normally sell this course for $99.99, but today it's yours for free when you pick up the Single Strategy and Tactics course for just $49. So that's bonus number 1. In bonus number 2, our backhand mastery course will show you how to fix 3 common backhand consistency killers, a simple footwork adjustment that will give you more backhand power, and how to attack those pesky high backhands. This course also normally sells for $99.99, but it's yours again free today when you pick up our Single Strategy and Tactics course for just 49 bucks. And last but not least, bonus number 3. I think we all know that singles becomes a lot easier with a big, reliable serve. If you can do damage with your serve, it puts good shots on steroids. You'll rack up free points each game with aces and service winners. You'll start more points on offense, and you'll take a ton of pressure off yourself by holding serve more often. So bonus number 3 is a course called Serve Mastery that shows you a simple trick to give you more bite on your slice serve, a drill you can practice to finally hit high bouncing kick serves, and how to get the whip effect to generate more power on your flat serve. Again, this course normally goes for $99.99, but it's yours free today when you pick up our Single Strategy and Tactics course for just 49 bucks. So to summarize our game plan here, first, we're going to fix your shot choices with Single Strategy and Tactics. Then once you know where to hit the ball, we're going to clean up how you hit the ball with forehand and backhand mastery, and then we'll put your results on steroids by turning your serve into a weapon with Serve Mastery. This is $500 worth of coaching that will quickly transform your singles game, and you're getting it all for just $49 if you sign up right now. As soon as you complete your order, you will have instant access to all these courses, and you can start improving your game right away. Lastly, you don't have to risk a single penny here to get all of this coaching. Your course and free bonuses are covered by our 365-day money-back guarantee. Get in there, play with this stuff for a full year, and if your singles game doesn't improve or you're not satisfied for any reason, we'll refund your $49, no questions asked. I'll even let you keep the bonuses for free as a thank you for giving our singles course a try. So that's it. It takes less than a minute to complete your order. You'll get instant online access to our Single Strategy and Tactics courses, as well as your 3 amazing bonuses. Go ahead and sign up, and we'll see you inside the course.